It's time to have the talk. I know that you've looked at floating homes online before and thought, man, it would be great if I could short-term rental that house. No, you cannot. And here's why. When you are buying a floating home and you're buying into a moorage that's slip rental, even slip ownership, there will be rules and regulations to each community, and each one is different. Most morages allow regular rentals, like long-term rentals and stuff. There are a few morages that allow as little as 3 months for a minimum, couple 6 months, and there are even a few that allow 30 days or more. Now, if you buy a floating house in a marina that allows 30 days or more, your tenant still has to go through background check and sign and adhere to the rules and regulations of that marina, just like a potential homeowner would do. Now, the next question I usually get is like, but what about these? I see these floating houses on Airbnb. And there are a couple out there. There's one marina where there's 2 floating houses, and I contacted that marina owner and they wrote back, no short-term rental for any new leases. And apparently there's some sort of wait list. You could be on the wait list if one of those 2 houses ever decides to give up their short-term rental, which I'm not sure why anybody would give it up if they actually had it. I mean, hey, come on. If I could do short-term rental, sure I would. It would be a great income source. So far, that one moorage I was telling you about, which is on Bridgeton Road, so far it's gone okay for them, and people have been very respectful when they stay in the Airbnbs, so it hasn't been a problem yet. But they're not allowing new ones. And then if you look and you see there's another Airbnb that's on Hayden Island right now, that's a floating house, totally not allowed. That moorage allows 3 months or longer for rentals, and that homeowner is blatantly ignoring the rules. I'm not sure what they're going to do about it, but they should know better, because when they bought into that marina and that membership, it's clearly stated, very clearly stated in the rules and regulations, which they signed saying that they would adhere to. So what I'm saying is, do not buy a floating home thinking or hoping that you can use it for a short-term rental. 30 days or more? Possibly. 3 months, 6 months, 1 year? Possibly. There are a couple of marinas that don't allow rental at all, like where I live. Those were the rules and regs when I bought here. I'm not bothered by it because I don't ever want to leave here. Yeah, so that is hopefully going to help with the questions on, can I short-term rental my floating home? And furthermore, just come live on one. Because what happens, this happens a lot. People think, oh, we're gonna buy this for a second home or a vacation home. And within a year or two, they're like, yeah, we're staying. We're gonna sell our regular house and stay on the floating house, because it's an awesome way to live. And I think you would enjoy it. So come check out a floating home. You know where to find me, floatinghomesportland.com. Thank you for watching and understanding my plight of that question. I do appreciate it. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and have a great day. Thanks.